Well, I will say this game, you are dealing with the Life Stealer and Omni Knight with the Repel. Like,
Right.
the raises might not be as powerful, let alone the Requiem. So that's where, yeah, more the right click is probably.
Yeah, that is actually really good here. I mean, suddenly Mid-1 is full HP again.
Yeah. He's only eaten the one tango so far, so you're right. The aura really helping to get him back up to full life even. And they're gonna start applying some damage to the tower, possibly. I guess for now they're just more so focused on the last hits, of course. Out comes Shockwave, and they're going in, aren't they? On a Razor. Cold Embrace. They heal him back up, though, and now this dive. Secret probably regretting it pretty quickly. Nisha still taking some more damage. Another Hadouken. Gonna drain the damage of one. Gets plenty himself in return. Nyx Assassin gets a Burl Strike stun on him, though, and first blood is drawn. Mid-1 gets credit. Confident with the Chen. He's even still spamming out the middle lane with the Satyr. Eventually will die off.
He tried to maximize the efficiency on that as much as possible. And now he has another creep which he can go to mid with. I don't know. I mean, it does cost Secret a little bit of time. Are they gonna get this kill? Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna bring this up. Mid-1, by the way. That's gonna be a turn kill at least. But now Nisha's also in trouble. The Caustic Finale on him. The Burl Strike hits, and Yapzor credit for the kill onto the Razor. The action just continues at this. I haven't even looked at the other lanes yet, and I think that's for good reason. I mean, it's just crazy in the back and forth. The Batrider at the top. Life Stealer 25 and 7. Batrider 25 and 4. Safe to say they're both having a great time. Back and forth. And then the bottom, again, the Weaver, the advantage over the Omni Knight currently. 5 versus 9. Back to the middle lane. Cold Embrace, saving initially, but all that magic damage from the raises you see coming out and eventually set up the kill on him. Only so much healing Elisa can do with that level 1 Cold Embrace. So it's, yeah, it was a reaction pickup, but it almost feels like it's just not even really doing anything, frankly, because they're just eventually going to die anyways.
Very much just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah. The way the other lanes are going, who do you think is favored currently this early game? Obviously, the mid lane seems like it's going pretty well now for the rating.
Well, we say that, but if... Oh, he should be dead. He's coming in.
Penitence, man. Amping so much damage.
He died a couple of times here, but he's still farming fine. I would still give the edge to Secret just because Batrider has such a good time as well, and you know, maybe they can find another kill here.
Probably dead. So one raise hits, has another one lining up, Mid-1 gets it off, and that's an auto attack to finish the job right there. You do see the Arctic Burn from the side. Mid-1's going to take some good damage, but however, not going to be able to do enough by himself. You see Puppy and Fata zoning out, Nyx Assassin in the background. The Splinter Blast connects. Mid-1 is going to fall, actually, from Elisa right there. But now Yapzor cuts him off. That Haste Rune, though, is actually going to keep Wyvern alive. So well played by Elisa there.
They're not always going to be together anyway, you know, and oftentimes we have, the Batrider maybe ganking with the Sand King, and then SF is just by himself, maybe using the charges very much only for himself. So it's not bad by any means. And especially in the case from Kinguin, both Omni Knight and Razor definitely need those items. Oh, Yapzor. He should be dead. Yeah.
Bomb again. Shadow Fiend over the Weaver, what do you think?
Makes sense. Weaver's more difficult to kill. Much more difficult to kill than the SF. If they catch out the SF, they can burst him down much quicker than the Weaver, I think. Because Weaver, of course, does have the time lapse, or Kinguin would have to burst him down perfectly, and he'd have to time everything perfectly. SF, you can wear him down bit by bit. Oh, speaking of wearing somebody down, Patos, so dead.
Repel's not going to do much there.
Nothing. Basically nothing.
Tried.
Oh, they see Yapzor blinking into the tree line.
Can they get to him, though? They can't.
No, they can't. That's actually so sad.
Arctic Burn is on cooldown, so even at level 4, he just used it recently. Elisa, he's now in trouble. Cold Embrace wouldn't even save him there. And so he goes down. Penitence up on a Kessor, and he's dead as well. And 3 kills now for Secret, just like that, one after the other. So they pinged him out. You mentioned they saw the Sand King, but they just couldn't get to him. And it felt like it made Kinguin chase a little bit too much there. First as well, back to the bottom lane. Tier 2 goes down. Kessor kind of just sat there and accepted that was going to be the case.
Has to be careful. There's a blink burrow.
There you go. There's the combo. Swarm comes up. Spite Carapace's going to save a little bit. Shikuchi, though, is he going to go for this Weaver? He does have a time lapse. Yes, he wants to, but a little bit too deep. Not enough damage for the kill. And now, okay, never mind, it was. The Swarm was up. Down. Definitely been an MVP for Secret as a whole.
Oh, for sure.
Factor in that game 3 on the lone.
Ace is a very fun hero player to watch. You know, he always comes up with crazy things, and he always tries to push the boundaries. You know, I'm not sure if you remember, but the whole Centaur pushing with illusions, that was one of definitely his things. Oh, mid lane.
That was an MVP play right there from Fata. Meanwhile, the Winter's Curse not in time. And that initiation, though. Lasso catches the Razor. He's dead for 45, has a buyback, but not going to be using it here. Mid one, he's tanking the tower. He's got the Aegis. Like 23 minutes into the game. He only have 5 hero kills total, only 2 though himself. It's just not, you know, he's usually also a core, especially with early farm, that's going to benefit from that in terms of taking a lot of early fights. You mentioned the vehicle that they have with the Nyx Assassin, that's why you kind of pick up this combo if anything too. Is for that, but yeah, really haven't used it. Winter's Curse will stop Bat Rider right here, but Omni still dropping to the raises. The Requiem to finish the job. Fata may end up falling, never mind. Hand of God, and he's sent back to base. The save from Puppey yet again. They kill the Omni Knight, and they're probably going to look to keep on going. I mean, Fata's already ported back to the middle lane. He's going to be joining the team shortly. 40 seconds, Omni Knight's dead for.
And they blew the big ultimate, the one ultimate which could have potentially given Kinguin at least 1 kill.
Nyx is dead. Nisha. Obviously the Aegis still was reclaimed right there, so Midway has to be a little more careful, but he just got his BKB. Exotic Deer, rawr, runs at them with rage, and they kind of just stare at him like, yeah, what are you going to do about it? And now the rage is on cooldown. Not much.
Blink Epi.
There you go, jumping on a Lifestealer, has the Rage coming up right now. The Cold Embrace will save him initially. Cat Sword, though, that's going to be a dieback. Exotic Deer pops the Rage, he's going in, but he's still even dropping. Double kill for Ace in the backlands. He infests into the creep, the send back on Shadow Fiend. He infests the Alpha Wolf, he's running away with it. Exotic Deer pops on an Omni Knight, trying to help him. The repel, though, the auto attacks of Ace too strong. The Guardian Angel will save him, however, so Exotic Deer, yeah, at least makes it back to the fountain. That's the good news for Kinguin.
Can technically still fight for this mid lane. And the abilities are back up. They have Winter's Curse again. But at the same time, it's not like Secret really invested a lot of abilities either. I mean, Epicenter's down, great, but they have Lasso up again.
They reset really quickly, is the big thing, yeah. And in fact, there you go, the Lasso right on cue. Winter's Curse doesn't even have the chance to use it. He's dead for 30. They are going to lock down Weaver, actually, and they finally will kill him, so that's a start at a comeback for Kinguin. That's 826 bonus gold for Exotic Deer on top of that.
I don't know, I definitely think we need some sort of mobility item from either the Wyvern or the Nyx Assassin to sort of like initiate the fight, draw the attention, because you can't just walk up to hero.
Kind of like this.
Yep.
You can't just walk up, doesn't work too well. BKB activated mid one, a lot of damage still being sapped from him, but again, the send back, he's good to go. Puppey does still have the Hand of God, however, he doesn't have mana for it. There is an issue, and he'll TP out, and the rest will survive. So Secret, again, they lost the Weaver initially in that fight, but
this SF is so difficult to bring down, like Lasso.
Nyx, tense, spiked Carapace, saving initially, buying a little bit of time for his teammates to come in. Nice, the Absolute stun on Exotic here. The Guardian Angel used the Winter's Curse also activated on the Bat Rider mechanism. Yo, Requiem going out from mid one. Nobody dying from it. Ace is sitting in the front lines. He's dropping a half-life. Any time lapse in time. He's dying right here. The episode though from the Yapster with the stun. They do kill Weaver, however. Yapster goes down. Exotic Tier will fall himself. It's just Omni Knight all of a sudden alive on the side of Kinguin. Heroes are exploding left and right. And it does favor Secret in the end numbers-wise, but buyback for Lifestealer. And he's coming back in here. No Weaver for 55 seconds. Just gonna run right at mid one. There's a send back to be the good option. Case, I think that's the case here for Secret. Fata.
Fata's positioning is so good.
Yeah, he's gonna catch somebody. Wyvern's like, that's the best target, because now what can they do? If they go for him, Elisa just about dead, he will die. An auto attack later. Ace initially got caught, but he time-lapsed away, and now he's resetting, going back in on Anisha. He has that BKB. He's just being a distraction, if anything, setting up the Yapster Epicenter, buyback on a Nyx Assassin, but now Anisha, that BKB is going to be wearing off shortly, and he's going to probably die as a result of the Eye of the Storm's not going to help him there. Exotic Deer has to go toe-to-toe. He does not have a buyback, remember. The stun not going to hit mid one due to the BKB. Buyback on a Razor. Exotic Deer will fall, though. He's dead for 100 seconds, essentially, and that could do it in favor of Secret for game number one right here. I mean, Kinguin's still fighting, but with the Aegis, with the Cheese still, how do you really win this game for Kinguin at this point? The answer is I don't think you do.
You really don't. Whatever plan they had against the Chen didn't work out.
Rampage. Give him the Rampage. He wants it! He gets it! Well played by Secret. styling Optim at the very end, and you know, we were going over the draft. We had a little bit of extra time to do so.
Signature heroes in a way. I wouldn't necessarily call Skywrath a signature hero, but you know, Ace, pretty much the standard Razor player for them. Favors Kinguin here. Bane and Phoenix, two very annoying lane supports to deal with. They could trade, you know, with the fire spirits, and Bane just generally with the brain sap as well. Fata actually has to be really careful here.
Oh, nice stun though from Yapzors, and now Kesor, he's going to live, but unless Yapzors, he's going to die for this. Exotic Deer does pick up the first blood on a Fata meanwhile. So Fata still was hanging around a little bit too long and eventually does go down. So I thought I was running after Yapzor there, thinking that he's going to commit to this kill, but now Yapzor could be in trouble and went a little bit too far.
But Fata's back.
Just having 10 more seconds, but you're right, he's already back, TP'd in, and be the end of that. So
he's gonna go for the career.
Snipe. He's trying to get it, juking into the tree. He's gonna get the final auto attack. He sure can. Well played by the puck.
What a silly laning stage thus far. But this does give
sticks.
Oh, not yet.
Sticks. Okay, Sand King does actually. Bane. I mean, Dovan at least putting the auto attacks in on the Skywrath Mage. Gets the turn kill. Ends up being the 1-for-1. And again, Fata running away. Does have a phase shift if need be. Chaos pulled up in a second. Can't get it off.
As well. Giving mid one Ace 1v1s because they do really well in 1v1s.
Yeah. See right here, both of them are on top of the CS charts. In fact, especially Ace. He's 19-8 against a 9-1 Brewmaster. But definitely a favorable matchup for the Razor. Against the Brew. And back to the top lane. You see the kill happening. Well, that was the mid lane, actually. Couldn't have been going down. Back to the top lane. Fata's going to be able to lose Uri Orb away in time and prevent his death. So, I'm trying my best, guys. There's action in all three lanes, it feels like. Gone Skywrath. Make a play with that. Kesor on Phoenix. He's rotating over. Going for the 6-minute rune. They're going to pick up the haste. He cannot. Mid one picks it up. And now they're going to run after the Phoenix. They'll leap over the ledge of the Roshan pit. The Waning Rift silence as well to Phoenix. Obviously, he doesn't have an Icarus die for a while. Mid one's taking some good damage, but they finish off Phoenix. Scared. And really, do you want to commit a Sonic Wave for killing a level 2 Skywrath Mage? So, I'll actually say this. Oh my god, she's going to die. Well, maybe that's why he should have killed the Skywrath Mage, because of that. Eventually, he was going to get killed.
I wouldn't be surprised if he maxes it as well, because the burst damage is actually not that important. The rest of the team has enough burst damage. Oh, top lane. Fata. No, he should be fine here. In fact, they might turn here.
Oh yeah, that's an easy turn. Brain Sap just gonna keep him up a little bit longer. The auto attack connects though. Caustic Finale helping to finish off the job. Sonic Wave in the face, however, of Puck. Chaos Knight, speaking of the Caustic Finale, taking him down. Yapzor gets taken out first though, and Chaos Knight will manage to stay alive in the long run. Good man up, but yeah, great port in from Queen of Pain. The fact that she ported up here after death, that happened to be timed out very well.
It's a weird interaction, but I'm pretty sure. Either way, good kill for him, good rotation for him. Definitely needed that kill after getting killed by mid one twice.
Feel good for him. Bottom lane, Razor's been running this whole time. Started with the Nightmare from Elisa, trying to buy the time for his teammates to come in, but all of a sudden there's 4 heroes here now, and Razor, he went to the trees thinking that it would be out of a safe area. Not necessarily the safest. The Yapzor ports in. Ace, too much damage though. Even with Chaos Knight being there, is it enough? Okay, finally is. Took a little bit longer than felt like it was going to take. But now Puppy, Ancient Seal, on a Brewmaster, preventing the Primal Split if anything. Chaos Knight dying in mid one, and it'll go down pretty quickly right there. The Phantasm Army did actually get taken out by the Starstorm. That is level 4 right now, fairly quickly as well. So, Arrow, right through the uprights. Fatos manages to avoid it. He still has that Primal Split, but it's not going to work here. The Starstorm connects, and mid one, double kill. He is once again having a great start to this game, and taken off like he did on the Shadowfiend last game.
You have to invest too much to kill this Razor. The way that Ace is building, you know, with the Bracer up, with the Magic Wand, with the Aquila, is so tanky. And they have to commit 4 heroes for this kill, and they trade 2 afterwards as well. Oh, top lane Fata.
He's like, alright, I'm gonna go in for the kill then. Yeah, he snipes it out. What a play by Fata. He ends up manning up that completely caught Phoenix off guard, and he's gonna TP out before they can catch him. Bring that out. Oh, they scanned Puck, by the way, off to the side, so Fata not as secretly hiding as he thinks he is.
Oh,
But
Phoenix
might not matter. Phoenix, yeah, he gets silenced up, but the follow-up not the quickest. Ace pops the Eye of the Storm. Patches finally gets up the Primal Split, and here we go. Ready to fight, lose your orb. Not enough damage to finish off Phoenix. The Icarus dives away. Puppey's going for the TP play, and it will be enough to escape. Fata, did he go a little bit too deep, perhaps? Fiery Spirits in the face of the Sonic Wave. Stack right here, Fata and Puppey. Trying to soak some kind of experience. And yeah, Skywrath only level 4 still. At least he's able to get the 1 point in Arcane Boil. Shot here. Leveling up a concussive shot for the time. They smoke up, and they're going in. Yapzor gonna be dove on by Nisha. But here's that response. Nice two-man Burrow strike. Loser will finish off Phoenix. Can they also get Queen of Pain? Waning Rift Silence not going to last long enough. And she even had wand charges just in case.
To the blink. And once he has that blink, he can then pay back for his course and create even more space. So Secret just need to make sure to not get picked off here. But yeah.
That's probably going to be a pick-off. Fiend's Grip setting this up. The damage. It's taking a little bit of time, but eventually kill happens. Scream of Pain to finish the job.
Didn't have to commit the Brewmaster ultimate necessarily for it, but they don't get it, and the blink has been revealed.
Escape though by mid one, using all 3 of those charges. Arcane Rune picked up by Fata. The Mystic Flare once again being used, this time on a Bane, and Fata finishes the job onto him. Now he has to escape though. Green Coil going to be committed, using the phase shift. Loser Urban out for 4 more seconds. Sonic Wave will finish him off before he can get it. Just in the earlier parts, buying the time for Chaos Knight.
For sure.
A bit of a threat.
Nisha doing a really good job at sort of not as a dig. Oh, he might just die.
This is Caster's Curse if I ever seen one. Yo's will save for the time being. It's going to be enough in the long run. No, it's not. Fata, the Waning Rift, takes him out. Supernova's going to be destroyed, and thus Phoenix goes down as well. Razor, he's going to be lifted up into the air by the Storm Brewling. Turns around, finishes off Fata on Puck. Puppey, he's going for the solo kill on a Bane. He'll make it happen, but he's pulled him by the Reality Rift, and he goes down Epicenter. It hits Patos as soon as it comes back together. A Brewmaster will fall. So CK ends up being the sole survivor. Took out Skywrath and Puck, but numbers definitely favoring Secret there.
Bottom line, and it might force a rotation, but it would only be a support that dies here, right?
In, want to. They get scanned out, they see them. The Silence of Return with the Waning Rift, the Dream Call as well. Alisa, he's gonna die before he can do a damn thing. No, we got the Fiend's Grip off actually with the Brain Sap, but eventually goes down after mid one though. Has to respond to it. The Mystic Flare. Simply used to help finish off Bane right there. Mid one with the Moonlight Shadows though. It's gonna be coming out. Exotic Deer, the Chaos Bolt snipes out Razor. At least to finish him, but meanwhile on the other side, the jungle loses another teammate. And Queen of Pain, actually, she got a little bit too committed. Eventually got locked in. Exotic Deer going back in. This is a mana play. He wanted to kill on Skywrath. Is it really worth it, though? They do kill Skywrath, but at what cost now for Exotic Deer? The illusions die off. He's going to go for the TP play with the Armlet Toggle, and he gets out. How did he escape that is beyond me, but well played by him. Now, can they kill the Brewmaster? That passive of Drunken Brawler, level 4. He actually just gets his Hand of Midas delivered. And he will walk away in the meantime. Nightmare. Put on a Puck back here. Pato's still going up, but don't think they're going to make a play on a Puck. The Brain Sap. It's a good amount of damage. Not enough, though. Brewmaster, was he hanging around a little bit too long? Yes, indeed. In fact, Fata comes in to help clean up him. That taken care of. But Chaos Knight also continuing the theme of tanky. He now has his heart finished. 4,100 gold, 4,100 life on him, excuse me. Currently, we're going to see that come into play right here. Brewmaster nearby. Primal splits even after the Thunderclap. Chaos Knight's just running, though. So I don't think he ever really wanted to turn on this. So the Primal Split use may be a little unnecessary from Brewmaster, but more is coming. So maybe they do want to fight this in the end. The lift up on Mirana, trying to take him out of the fight. The Phantasm Army out to the side. They're going to go for the quick kill on Mirana. Looks like Purge him down. Yes, mid one has to leap away. 1-2. He's going to be good for now. Nisha following up with a Scream. They do take out Puck in the back lines, but rest will retreat. That was setting up to be really deadly for Mirana, but she manages to escape just barely.
Yeah. That was... I'm not sure what Fata was doing there. He was just sitting in the tree line hitting an Earth Panda.
Obviously the best case scenario for your Kinguin in that case. Happens there. Not really. You get the point. Brewmaster. Heal set up. Going for the kill. Mystic Flare. Not happening just yet. He actually didn't have the mana initially for it. He will cut him off with it though, and that eventually guarantees the kill. Puppey gets credit.
There's so many abilities that you just want to dodge. And again, at the very least, you would... Oh. Nisha,
That's
very aggressive blink.
Vicious, man.
Hold the
She
BKB.
popped BKB, so she's going to be good for now. She's healing up a little bit in the back lines. The Nightmare on a Skywrath mage. He will finish off him, and the rest just blink away in every direction.
Consider that Nisha had, what, like 100 HP or something?
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh, wow. The Epster going back in, man. He's man-moding. Does have Steam support coming in. The Sun Ray in the midst of it. K-Storm also has that Supernova to use if need be. Reality Red pulling with the Fiend's Grip. Sand King will end up going down. So yeah, sir. Speaking of ambitious plays, that proved to be one. Ace in mid one just really couldn't get there in time. Oh, they catch Razor. The lift hits. Team Support get here in time. Chaos Knight's running in. He has a Phantasm as well. He gets stunned though before he can come in. The arrow hit him actually as he was running in, so could not Reality Rift. And Razor's allowed to get away. That arrow though from Murata was clutch. They finish off Phoenix.
Oh, Puck is coming in from the backline.
Yep.
They can still get the CK.
Be a big kill if they can somehow manage that heart. Armlet, he has 4180 live. He pops back into this. Screwed. I gotta fight this. Going after Ace. The Lincoln's put on him though. The Reality Rift already used. And Ace is just kiting around in freaking circles right there with the link up. Down goes Chaos Knight. And now Pato's trying to run away at the last second. He had a blink. Couldn't get it off in time. Triple kill for mid one. And I mean, that was so good for Kinguin initially. And then it just got worse and worse the more they chased.
This should have been so good for Kinguin, you know, being able to pick off Secret one by one, but then they got super greedy.
Another ultra kill. Yeah, Kinguin just, again though, they got the tunnel vision. They really wanted these kills to happen, and they still want to fight this actually. Queen Pain gets caught by the silence. She does have a Yul's gonna eventually pop it. As soon as she comes down to the arrow will connect, and she's gonna end up falling to mid one. We'll call it a rampage of sorts. Not officially, but the timer running out. Essentially gets 5 kills though within the last minute here at least. And now it's going for the Rax push at the bottom. It's just one after the other. I mean, it just doesn't stop. Kinguin still insisting on trying their darnest to defend. A buyback on the Queen of Pain. There's another Primal Split from the Brewmaster. Sonic Wave hits 2 heroes, a pretty big one at that. And the Sunray will help finish off on a Razor right there. You got Puck. Gonna be able to phase shift the Blink Way, hit the wall. Illusory Orb though, keeps on going. Lincoln's gonna be popped. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna die after this though. Jules. Okay, yeah, definitely no.
Or they saw him pick up the mid lane.
Brewmaster's caught. Queen of Pain coming in though, looking to help him. Brewmaster gets the split off. Yapzor having a run now. Lotus Orb going to be applied, reflecting something. Lift up in the air onto the Mirana though. The Reality Red flow with the Chaos Bolt ends up stunning himself. It does still stun, of course, on the Sand King, but it's able to first break away. The Phantasm Hour created. The illusion's already taken a good amount of damage though. Exotic Deer, he's on the run. Yapzor comes back in with the epicenter, but there's the Reality Red bolt, but Exotic Deer just cannot do enough damage. The lockdown is real. He eventually falls. Brewmaster started this fight trying to survive. He ends up going down in the long run as well. Chaosaurus now running on Phoenix. Has an Icarus dive and a Yules. It's just Razor. Ideally should be able to get away from this one, although the TP from Yapzor, the Yap God, is going to catch up to him most likely. Blink in 2 seconds. There's the Yules defensively. But just delaying what feels like the inevitable, no doubt. And yes, Fiery Spirits aren't going to save you there. Nisha's still running from the bottom lane, by the way. Ponta's chasing, man.
Oh, they set him up for an arrow.
The arrow setup, beautiful setup. Godlike indeed is mid one. Fata doing the work there too. No buyback as mentioned. That actually could be game.
I have, you know, with the Yult setup, just perfectly timed. And that's at least mega creeps.
You know when players are spamming it's like that in chat. They're feeling pretty good about the situation, as they should be. Again, this is a major, ladies and gentlemen, the Galaxy Battle Major that Secret's just about to qualify for. And unless the most insane thing happens ever from Kinguin, you see Exotic Deer saying go, but what does that mean? It's just him and Bane. They really can't do anything by themselves. 5 more seconds, they'll have Phoenix and Brewmaster up. Still no Queen of Pain though for another 50. See Brewmaster resurrects, he just straight up buys this BKB. Last stand is here from Kinguin, so they're not going to give up. I kind of like seeing that, especially with what's on the line. Let's just go ahead and give it a one last shot here. Yeah, it's just like, now's the time. He jumps in, misses initiation though, so a chance to respond. The silence up on a Phoenix, and the Forest they yields if anything. Very defensively trying to get away. The Drinko catches them. Supernova going to be activated. The Primal Split coming after the Brewmaster. The Supernova, it's getting close to the ground, but eventually is killed off by mid one. They do lock down Skyroth Mage, take him out, but Ace standing his ground. Phoenix does buy back, by the way. Yapzor's melted into the Sunray, but he lands a nice Burrow Strike set on Exotic Deer. Triple kill for mid one. It's getting worse and worse, in favor more so of Secret. And the beginning of the end is definitely here. And it looks like game number 2, and thus the series, going to go to Secret, and they will qualify for the Galaxy Battle Major Tournament. Nisha just giving it its go. It's not going to work. Chase him into the fountain. GG's are officially called as the Ancient is destroyed. Secret representing Europe.